All right, Shalom, Israel. It's Norcal Sabbath service. We're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to say a Majim, which means to stand. La Yashrael, which means to Israel. Wapanya Hakudam, which means turn to the east. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemaya, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malachwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, by Rataza, Kawa, Yahweh, by Bashamaya, Nathanlanawa, Lakha, Ka, Yawam, Wasalaklanau, Kawawath, Nawa, Kasalaklanwa, Kawawath, Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabaya, Taba'anawa, Sluggy, Tabayanawa, Tabayanawa, Banasadawa, Abo, Hawashanawa, Sluggy, Hawashanawa, Maya, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapara, La'ai, Walamyayam. Amen. This is in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. So hatak the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Baba Kasha, Lathanuwa, Akat, Lafa'a, Kamalaka, Waka, Madawa, Hakat, Latahor, Hamatazari, Hakat, Lahakwa, Hamatayam, Hakat, Harakawa, Hatama'ala, Nagorashim, Bashim Yahushua, the water Amon. It's in English. Lord, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. This is bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Raklanau, Wa'ashiel, Wabu'a, Sapari, Barak, Rapa'a, Magan, Hagan, Bashim Yahushua, the water Amen. In the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us in Israel, in the school, bless, heal, shield, protect. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. This is Psalm 21 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Hayanya, Al-Haran, Mahayim, Yaba'a, Azari, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Samayam, Waharatazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shamamar, Yasharella, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yah, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Yashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wairat, Balayal, Yahawa, Yashamarka, Markara, Yashamar, after the pasta, Yahawa, Yashamar Tazathat, Tazayat, Tazayat, it's like Wawaka, Mayat, Ma'aita, Wa'ai Awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help coming from the Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. It's Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Damalal Malakat, Al-Takarash, Wa-Al-Tashpat, Al-Kaya Hanan, Hawa Yawak Bat Sluggy, Hawa Yawyaka, Yahama, Yawam, Ra'ach, Alaimaka, Ya'ira Yamwa, Sawadah, Wayatha, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanka, Amaru, Lakawa, Wanakadire, Daya, Slakia, Wanakawakadum, Magawa, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shamyasrella, Iwada, it's like Iwada, Kaya, Na'itazawa, Laba, Yakadawa, Aliyaka, Baria, Yakarathwa, Yahali, Sluggy, Ahalia, Adawam, Washamai, Wayashamai, Alayam, Mabu Sluggy, Mabu Abba, Waha Agari, Gabal, Waimawan, Wayamalat, Palashat, I'm Yashabat, Yashabai, I'm Yashabaya, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labanya Lawa, Salah, Aisha Laham, Kamadayam, Kasara, Kasaya, Sarah, Kabayam, Banakayo, Kwayash one, Nashamadawa, Ba'ai Dayara, Hayawa, Daman, Laadama, Shayatamwa, Nada, Ya, Mawa, Kaira, Wakazaba, Wakatazal, Manai, Kaunasaya Sluggy, Kaunasaya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, La Nawa, At, Nahawa, Ahai Alayam, Alahaya, Shamatamwa, Kalgalgula, Kakwash, Lapan Rawaka, Kayash. Taba Ira Ya Ira. Wakalaba. Wakalaba. Dalahat. Harayam. Come. Dawapadma. Maisara Raka. Wabasat. Sluggy. Wabasat. Wababas. Sluggy. Wababas. Wabasa. Wabaas. Wabasat. Wapatak. Wapataka. Ta'ai Mala'a. Panayaham. Kualawam. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabanawa. Adai. Waya. Tapara. Waya Abadwa. Waya Daiwa. Kaya. Ata. Shamka. Yahawa. Labaka. Aladawam. Kalahai Arataza. This is in the English. Keep thou silence. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher was also joined with them. They are hoping the children of Lot, say Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Arad, and like Zeb, all their princes as a Zebah, and as Amunah, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burnt the wood, and as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it. Sorry, which means turn. Slow. Sharp, which means to be seated. Ah, shit. Call up young man.
Young man DK, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Young man DK, Banya Howard, Banya Sharala.
Yahweh Shimi Al Shabbat.
Yahweh Shimi Al Shabbat. Shabbat, which means be seated. I believe we're at Leviticus 27. 27, 28. That's where you left off. All right. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. It's Leviticus 27, Leviticus chapter 27, verse 28 in the Hebrew. Ak, Ka, Karam, Asherah, Yakaram, Ayash, La Yahweh, Makal, Yasharah, Lawa, Ma'adam, Wabam, Sluggy, Wabama, Wanashada, Akazatwa, La'a, Yamakar, Wala'a, Yagart, Yaga'al, Ka, Karam, Kwadash, Kwadashion, Hawa'a, La Yahweh, verse 29, Ka, Karam, Asherah, Yakaram, Mun, Ha'adam, La'a, Yapada, Mawat, Yawamath, verse 30, Wakal, Ma'ashor, Ha'arataza, Mazarai, Ha'arataza, Maparya, Ha'ai Taza, La Yahweh, Hawa'a, Kwadash, La Yahweh, verse 31. Wa'am, Ga'al, Yaga'al, Ayash, Mama'ai Sharwa, Kamash, Yahweh, Yasab, Al Yawah, verse 32. Wakal, Ma'ashar, Bakar, Wataza'an, Kal, Asherah, the Ibar, the Kath, Hashabat, Ha'aisha, Ha'aisha Yar, Yahaya, Kodash, La Yahweh, verse 33, La'ah, Yabukwar, Bayan, Tawab, Tawab, Larai, Wala'ah, Yamaya Runwa, Wa'am, Hamar, Yamaya Runwa, Wahaya, Hawa'a, Watamawa Rathwa, Yahaya, Kwadash, La'a, Yaga'al, verse 34. Al-Ha, Hamatazawat, Asherah, Tazawah, Yahweh, Af, Masha, Al, Banyam, Yashar Allah, Bahar, Sayanya, in the 34.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27 and verse 28 in the English. Notwithstanding, no devoted thing that a man shall devote unto the Lord of all that he hath, both of man and beast, and of the field of his possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Every devoted thing is most holy unto the Lord. Verse 29. None devoted, which shall be devoted, of men shall be redeemed, but shall surely be put to death. Verse 30. And all the tithe of the land, whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy unto the Lord. Verse 31. And if a man will at all redeem aught of his tithes, he shall add thereto the fifth part thereof. Verse 32. And concerning the tithe of the herd or of the flock, even of whatsoever passeth under the rod, the tenth shall be holy unto the Lord. Verse 33. He shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. Verse 34. These are the commandments which the Lord commanded Moses for the children of Israel in Mount Sinai.
That's the end of Leviticus, and that was the basically it said right there. Yahweh was giving the customs of Israel to Moses, so he could tell the children of Israel. And that was the end of Leviticus. Now we're about to start with the book of Numbers in the Hebrew. This is Numbers, the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Bamada, Damadabar, Sayanya, Ba'ahal, Mawa'id, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Hashanya, Bashana, Hashanayath, Lataza'atham, Ma'arataza, Matazarium, La'amar, verse 2. Shawa, Ath, Ra'ash, Gal, Idath, Banyam, Yashar Allah, Lamashapa Kathma, Laba'ath, Abathma, Bamasapar, Shemawath, Kal, Zakar, Lagala Galtham, verse 3. Madam, Aishara, Yam, Aishara, Salaki, Aisharayam, Shana, Wama Ayala, Ka, Yataza, Tazaba, Bayashar Yala, Salaki, Bayashar Allah, Tapaquad, Sluggy. Tapaquad wa Atham. Latazaba thum. Ata. Wa aharan. Ra'athkum. Yahayawa. Ayash. Salaki. Ayash. Lamata, Ayash, Rayash, Sluggy, Ra'ash, Labath, Abath Yawa, Hawa'a, verse 5. wa aliha shamawath ha'ana nashyam ashara ya'id madwa ya'id mawa afkam lara'abana islaki lara'aban alaya tazawur bun shadaya you were sluggy shadaya war verse 6 la shamawan shalom ya sluggy shalom ya Allah bun tazawur ya shad sluggy tazawur ya shad wa ya verse 7 La Yahweh, La Yah, sluggy, La Yahweh Wada, Nakash no, Nakash one, Bun, I'm your not sluggy. I'm your Nadab, sluggy. I'm your Nadab. It's in a verse 7.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel. Though and Aaron shall number them by their armies. Verse 4 And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. Verse 5 And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you of the tribe of Reuben, Elzar, the son of Shinar, of Simeon, Shilamim, the son of Zerah, verse 7, of Judah, Nashah, the son of Amminadab.
So it's going to be along with these words. Yeah, I mean, the names.
Yeah, the names. The names always given.
Yeah. All right, this is Book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Layash Shakar. Nathan Yala. That's like it. Nathan Allah. Bun. Tazawar Ir. Verse 9. Lazabawa Lun. Alaya Alaya Ab. Bun. Kalun. Verse 10. Labunyam. Yawasat. Laaparium. Alayasha Shamai. Bun. I'm Yah. I'm Yah. Slowly. I'm Yah. Yawad. I'm Yawad. Lamanasha. Gamal Allah. Bun. Padatazaror. Labanya Yum Yum. Abaya Dun Un Kadainya, verse 11. Ladun Akya Izar Bun I Imaya Imaya Dashya, verse 12. Okay, verse 12. Lashabra Pagaya Allah Bun Ikaron, verse 13. Lagad Alayasap Bun Idwa Allah, verse 15. Did we do 14?
We got to do 15.
Yeah, 15. 15. Lanapa Thalia Ak Yaroi Bun Ayanan, verse 16.
15, sir.
Oh, that was it?
Yep.
15?
Yep, all the way to 15.
All right. The water.
No, sir.
As you see, the names are difficult in the
Yeah,
Hebrew as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. Man.
man, it's gonna be a long.
All right. We're going to get through it. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 8 of Issachar, Nethanli, the son of Zahar. Verse 9 of Zebulon, Ehab, the son of Helon. Verse 10 of the children of Joseph of Ephraim, Elishma, Salakia, the son of Ammihud of Manasseh, Gamila, the son of Padarza. Verse 11 of Benjamin, Aden, the son of Gideoni. Verse 12 of Dan, Azar, Ahizar, the son of Amashadai. Verse 13 of Asher, Peljah, the son of Okran. Verse 14 of Gad, Eli Asab, the son of Deel. Verse 15 of Naphtali, Ahara, the son of Enan. I was saying in verse 15.
That's in verse 15. All right. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Alha. Quara Ya. Ha'ida. Nashayaya. Matawath. Abba Watam. Ra'ashya. Alapya. Yashar Allah. verse 17. Wayaquat, Wayaquat, Masha, Wa'aha run, Ka'anashya, Ka'alha, Sluggy, Ha'alha. 17. Asherah, Noquabwa, Bashamawath, verse 18. Wa'ath, Cow, Ha'adah, Hakwa, Yahweh, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Hashanya, Wayat Yala, Ladwa, Mashapakath wa Sluggy, Mashapakath ma, Laba'ath Yath, Abathma, Bamasapar, Shamawath, Mabun, Ashara Yum, Shana, Wama'ila, Lagala Gala Thumb. That was the end of 18. So we started. 18?
We started at 16 and then we end at 22.
No. What was that? End of 18. End of 18. Good. It was the end of 18. This is it's a lot. Yeah, end of 18. This is 19. Correct?
Yeah,
It's just starting me off right here.
No, it's 19.
Ka'ashara, Tazawa, Yahweh, Masha, Wayapaquada, Sluggy, Wayapaquadam, Bamada Bar, Sayanya, verse 19. Wayahaya, Wa, Banyam, Ba'al Bun, Sluggy, Ra'ah Bun, Bakar, Yashar Yala, Sluggy, Yashar Allah, Tawalatam, Lamashapa Kathma, Laba'ath, Abathma, Mamasapar, Shamawath, Lagala Galtham, Cow, Zakar, Mabun, Asherayam, Shana, Wama'ila, Cow, Yataza'a, Sluggy, Yataza, Tazaba. This is verse 21. Paquad Yaham, Lamata, Ra'al Bun, Shasha, Wa'ara Ba, Sluggy, Wa'ara Bayam, Alap, Wakamash, Ma'awath, verse 22. Labunyam, Shamaiwan, Tawaladtham, Lamashapa, Quathma, Labayath, Abathma, Pagwat, Paquad Yawa, Bamasapar, Shamawath, Lagalagaltham, Ka, Zakar, Maban, Asharayam, Shana, Wama'aila, Ka, Yataza, Tazaba. That's in 23.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, and verse 16 in the English. These were the renown of the congregation, princes of the tribes of their fathers, heads of thousands in Israel. And Moses and Aaron took these men, which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. Verse 19, as the Lord commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. Verse 20, and the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 21, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. Verse 22, of the children of Simeon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of the names of their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war.
That was like 22. Come on. This book of Numbers, chapter 1, in verse 23 in the Hebrew. Paquad Yaham, Lamasa, Shammai 1, Shammai 1, Tasha'ai, Wakamash Yam, Alap, Washalash, Ma'awath, verse 24. Labanium, God, Tawalatam, Lamashapa, Pakathma, Labaath, Labayath, Abathma, Bamasapar, Shamawath, Maban, Asharayam, Shana, Wama'aila, Ka, Yataza, Tazabak. So verse 25. Pakad Yaham. Lamata, God, Kamasha, Wa'ara, Bayam, Alap, Washasha, Ma'athwath, Wakamash Yam, verse 26. Labanyam, Yahawada, Yahawada, Tawalad Thum, Lamashapa, Kathma, Laba'a, Yath, Laba'a, Yath. Abathma, Ramasapor, Shamath, Maban, Asharayam, Shana, Wama'aila, Ka, Yataza, Tazabat, verse 27. Verse 28, verse 27. Pagadia, Paquad Yaham, Lama, Lamata, Yahawada, Haraba'a, Washabayam, Allah, Washasha, Ma'awath, verse 28. Labanyam, Yashakor, Tawalatham, Lamashapa Kath Yema, Islaki, Lamashapa Kathma, Laba'ath, Ya, Islaki, Labayath, Abathma, Bamasapor, Shamath, Maban, Asharayam, Shana, Wama'aila, Ka, Yataza, Tazabak. $29. Most lucky.
No, so 29 is the last one.
29 is the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Okay. The what? Pakad Yaham. Lamata. Yashakor. Arabaya. It's like it. Arabaya. Yai. Wakamashyam. Alab. Wa'arabai. Ma'awath. It's the end of 29.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 23. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Verse 24. Of the children of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 25. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Verse 26. Of the children of Judah, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 27. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Judah, were 314,600. Verse 28. Of the children of Issachar, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go to war, that's like it, go forth to war. Verse 29. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400.
Yeah, just real quick. This is course, the children of Israel, men that were able to go to war. Every son from the tribe of Israel, out of every tribe. And who were we going to war with? The other nations around about us, right? What I'm saying? Because they were wicked, and we had to, the Most High told us to go in there and take their land, and just deal with them the way however he told us to deal with them. If he wanted us to unalive every single one, even their cattle and the animals and everything like that, that's what we had to do. But like I said, we had to go in there and go against these heathens, these other nations, which we are still, going at it with them today. You know what I'm saying? With them oppressing our people out here in the streets of America and everywhere else, Haiti, Puerto Rico, wherever. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they're oppressing our people. All right. Where are we at? 30. Slocky. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 30. Chapter 1, verse 30 in the Hebrew. Labanyam. Yabawalan. Tawalatham. Lamashapa Kathma. Labayath. Albathma. Bamasapor. Shamath. Madan. Just like it. Maban. Asharayam. Shana. Wama'aila. Ka. Yataza. Tazaba. Verse 31. Paquad Yaham. Lamata. Zabawalam. Shabayai. Waka Mashyam. Alap. Wa'arabai. Ma'awath. Verse 32. Labanyam. Yawasap. Labanyam. Apayar. Aparyam. Tawalatham. Lamashapakathma. Labayath. Abatma. Bamasapar. Shamath. Maban. Asharayam. Shana. Wama'ailah. Ka. Yataza. Tazabat. Verse 33. Paquadiyaha. Lamata. Aparyam. Arabayam. Alap. Wakamash. Ma'awath. Verse 34. Labanyam. Manashah. Tawaladtham. Lamashapakathma. Labayath. Abathma. Bamasapor. Shamawath. Maban. Asharayam. Shana. Wama'ailah. Ka. Taza. Yataza. Tazabat. Verse 35. Pakadiyaham. Lamata. Manasha. Shanyam. Washalashyam. Alap. Wama'athyam. Verse 36. Labanyam. Banyam. Banyam yan. Tawalatam, Lamashapa, Kwatma, Labayath, Abatma, Banasapor, Shamath, Maban, Asherayam, Shana, Wama'ila, Ka, Yataza, Tazabat. It's verse 37. Paquad Yaham, Lamata, Badyam Yum, Kwamasha, Washalashyam, Alap, Wa'arabai, Ma'awath. It's in the 37.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 30. And the children of Zebulun by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 31. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. Verse 32. Of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 33. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Verse 34. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 35. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Verse 36. Of the children of Benjamin, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 37. Those that were numbered by those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, and verse 38 in the Hebrew. Labanium, done. The Walatham, Lamashapa slug, Lamashapa Kathma, Labayath, Abathma, Bamasapor, Shamath, Madan, Asherayam, Shana, Wama'ila, Aila, Ka, Yataza, Tazabat, verse 39. Paquad Yaham, Lamata, Dun, Shamyam, Washashayam. This is Allah, Washabai, Ma'awath, 40, verse 40. Labanyam, Asherah, the Walatham, Lamashapa, Lama Shapa, Kathma, Laba'ath, Abathma, Bamasapar, Shamath, Mabun, Asherayam, Shana, Wama'ila, Ka, Yatazah, Tazabah, Sluggy. Verse 41. Pakwadiyahum, Lamata, Asherah, Akkad, Wa'arabayam, Allah, Wakamash, Ma'awath. So, verse 42. Banyam, Napatathya, Tawalatham, Lamashapa, Kath, Sluggy. Lamashapa, Shapa, Lamashapa, Kathma, Labayath, Abathma, Mama, Bamasa, Sapor, Shamath, Mabun, Asherayam, Shana, Wama'ila, Ka, Yatazah, Tazabah. It's like that was the end of 42.
Yeah, we have to stop at 42.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, we'll wrap it up real quick.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 38. Of the children of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 62,700. Verse 40. Of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Verse 41. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. Verse 42. Of the children of Naphtali, throughout their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Salakia, Amajim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we want to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Men of Israel, Salakia, men of Israel, Amajim, Yasmatah, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters watching online. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Ba Shem Yahushua. Yasmatah, class dismissed.